Hi guys, I hope that you are doing well, and yes, I am back. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm back full time. I'm gonna be honest, every time I make a plan, something comes up, something happens, and I don't actually proceed with it, and I just don't want to give those promises anymore. I did take a break, a desired break, a very needed break, and I'm still honestly on that break. I don't know when exactly I'm going to be back full time. However, I do these yearly readings every single year, and I could not just miss this. I had to come back and do them for you guys. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I stopped doing personal readings. However, I am offering currently a 2022 Lenormand reading, and that is the only reading that I'm currently offering. Okay, I am not offering any kind of short readings, any kind of tarot readings, any kind of astrological readings at the moment. 2022 Lenormand Grand Tableau is the only reading that I'm offering, and the reason why is because I love Grand Tableau. It does consist of 36 cards. It does cover absolutely every area of your life, and you're also able to pick characters in your spread, pick signifiers for people in your life. For example, I don't know, your partner, your parent, somebody else that you're interested in. There's a whole picture of your life that can be seen in Grand Tableau. So for all the details, just go to my website if you would like a 2022 Lenormand reading. But we are going to move on to our 2022 tarot reading for each zodiac sign. Hi Virgos, I hope you're doing well, and this is going to be your 2022 reading. And before we start, I do want to mention that I think that 2022 is going to be an easier year for you compared to 2021. You did have North Node and South Node squaring your, whether it's Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and they were really pushing you to make changes in your life. And it's exciting actually, because I'm sure that in the last year and a half or 2 years, you have figured out your life purpose. You have figured out where your main focus should be, especially in the professional environment. You may have switched jobs, you may have started your own business, you may have a lot of ambitions right now about the future, and that's what those nodes did. But now, them going into your sister sign Taurus, and actually a sign that also benefits you, Scorpio, I think that this year is going to be the continuation of what you have achieved in the past 2 years, right? But it's also going to be more of like a less of hard work, less of dirty work, okay, and more of actually enjoying the process and creating new ideas for yourself, and maybe just enhancing that purpose, that life purpose that you have created for yourself or you have figured out in the last 2 years. I'm trying to hide from the sun. It's really loud at my house, so I kind of, I enjoy recording in the yard, in nature, and the sun is really bright here, so I might kind of keep moving away from it periodically in the video. But let's start with the first 6 months of the year. Let's see what you can expect to happen then. So Virgo, what can Virgo expect to happen in the first 6 months of the year? Gosh, everybody is getting 9 of Swords. Woo, you've got the Tower. So I would say that this is the kind of like the overall energy, the theme. The Tower is about breaking down the old so something new can be built on that place. We are getting tired of the old foundation. It no longer serves us. It's not secure. It's not stable, right? It can fall any moment, literally, and we just don't really feel like this is the way to go. We don't feel like this is something that we want to keep in our lives long term, right? So something needs to change here. Something needs to be rebuilt, and the next 6 months are going to be about that. We do have 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Death, and 5 of Pentacles. So pretty interesting energies here. I do believe that maybe some information may come around, some communication that maybe you are going to initiate may also happen, where there will be a very big step in your life that finally comes to an end. Now, depending on how the last couple of years have been for you, You know, if let's say you were struggling financially, if you're having a hard time finding that purpose, if you had a hard time maybe you know, finding a career path, or getting better at something, right? Maybe at certain skills or something like that. If you really have struggled, and while you do know that this is it, this is what, let's say, I want to do, and this is my purpose for the next few years, this is what I want to focus on, but it's not quite working as easily for me, then Five of Pentacles here can indicate that that cycle of having a hard time, okay, is coming to death, is coming to an end, meaning that you are almost done with some sort of challenge, especially when it comes to finances, right? And also especially if it comes to your health, because Five of Pentacles can also indicate poor health, and you know, just that feeling that no matter what you try, no matter what you do, things are just not working in your favor. You don't feel energetic, you feel drained, you know, you always feel tired. I feel like there may be some sort of solution here that comes with Eight of Wands that allows this cycle to transform, that allows it to end. I can't say that you are going to be like super, I don't want to say optimistic, but you may not quite be very joyful at first when these things are happening in your life, because every transformation can be in some way painful. You know, every transformation can require sacrifice. And if you want to rebuild on a shaky foundation, well, you know, there is some work required here. You can't just let it break, let it fall. You also have to do some work, right? You also have to kind of try and go with the flow and adjust to the changes, adjust to the circumstances. And the reason why I think is actually it's more of a positive outcome of all this is because, you know, we do have the Tower at the end, at the bottom here, which it does indicate a change, right? Something old is getting destroyed so the new foundation can be more secure, so it can be more stable for you, more reliable, so you can actually work with it. You know, it's kind of like a car. You know, you have a car that's like, I don't know, 15 years old or so. It barely runs, but it runs, you know, it gets you to work. But one day, you know, it just stops working. It no longer can get you on a highway. I don't know, it no longer can get you to work. So you have to sacrifice financially and get a new car. But it will run better. It will get you places. You will never be late or worried that it was going to break down somewhere in the middle of the road. Right? You're just going to have that confidence that this works. So it is about finding what works in the next 6 months, utilizing it, right? But also allowing things to die down that no longer are working in your life, and moving on to something that actually can work now in your life. It's fresh, it's brand new. It doesn't even have a small scratch on it. You know what I mean? It's like completely perfect. But yes, it does come with stress. Any kind of transformation, any kind of, you know, any kind of like even like anxiety in some way, right? I mean, any kind of transformation, any kind of change, right, can be incorporated with anxiety and maybe lack of belief that you're going to get a positive outcome and so on. But guys, just believe in it and move forward, okay? Let's see what happens in the last 6 months of the year for Virgo. Last 6 months for Virgo. Okay, so we have Knight of Pentacles, the Star, Four of Pentacles, Temperance. And we have Three of Pentacles at the bottom here. So it seems like Knight of Pentacles here being your energy, there will be a path in front of you, a path that you will be willing to take, because it is a path to the dreams coming true. It is a path to imagine. From Five of Pentacles to the Star, what would you choose? It's about choosing the path that's desirable. the outcome that's desirable. It is choosing something that will bring you the result that you wish to have, that it is the result that maybe you've been wanting for actually a very long time. You know, we do have the star as kind of wish being granted to you, or the wish being close, but it's actually you moving closer to that wish because you are taking all the action. So the realistic observation of the spread would be that the dream, the wish, whatever you want isn't just going to come to you easily in 2021. You will still have to make those steps towards it. You will still have to do the work, but you are doing it, I believe, with an absolute care, strategy, analytical mindset, right? You're very realistic about your goals. The last 2 years could have shown you that, you know, we can achieve goals that we desire, but it requires a lot of effort, it requires a lot of hard work, and no matter how much you work towards it, no matter how hard you work, it doesn't always play out in a way that's desirable for us, right? It could be some disappointments along the way. It could be just almost a feeling of unfairness, like, why did I have to do so much to obtain this, right? So in this particular case, it's almost like you learned that you learned a lesson that, well, I cannot be too dreamy, you know, and the Virgos aren't, but, you know, it's like, I know this will require a lot from me, and I'm ready. I'm ready to give it my all. I'm ready to have a good strategy that will take me places, that will get me to the desirable outcome, to the result that I want. That's what it's all about. And with Four of Pentacles and Temperance, you know, I believe that you're also going to be more of... you're kind of going to be going within more. You know, I wouldn't say that it's going to be like a crazy sociable year here, but at the same time, I feel like you're going to refrain from offers, especially the ones that are coming back from the past. You know, I feel like with Temperance, you will be receiving offers from people, from situations, from places that had some sort of a role in your life in the past, but they're coming kind of with peace, so that you can reconcile with them, so that you can bring them back into your life. But I do see you being very careful here in terms of what connections you let into your life this year, what kind of offers you're willing to consider, right? How you're going to spend your time, what you're going to spend your energy and time on. It's almost like, yes, I'm willing to show effort, but I'm also going to be picky about it, because I don't want to waste my time on this connection that may not be, you know, good for me. I don't want to waste my time on this offer, on this idea, on this opportunity if I don't see it being real, you know? Being very selective here, making sure that you know kind of what you're doing. I like that about you. You know, it is creating a plan. It is creating a plan. It is about analyzing everything very carefully and moving towards your goal in a very almost like realistic way. You know what I mean? You're not expecting things to just fall on your lap here, and you're going to be doing everything possible to make them happen, and I believe you will. I believe you will. Temperance here talks about peace that you're trying to achieve. You know, last couple of years could have been crazy, and truthfully, the next 6 months may also be busy for you. But the year ends with Temperance. It ends with a feeling of peace, a feeling of balance. The things are just flowing naturally, organically, how they should. There isn't anything out of balance. And that's exactly where you're trying to get to, right? What are you trying to get to? What you want to achieve? You want balance, you want peace, enough of the craziness, enough with the drama, you know, enough with all these hectic events that are happening one after another. You know, you just maybe want peace, and you're going to have it, and it's going to be very balanced. It's going to nurture you almost, you know, it's going to allow you to regroup, and that's wonderful. Also, I do see some new projects here for you. Maybe they're related to work, maybe they're related to some creative endeavors of yours. I don't know, but there's definitely a lot that's going to be happening this year, and you will kind of be more going inward. You know, you will be trying and benefiting yourself, and you will be very selective with who is around you and who you trust with your life, with your, with your projects and everything else. I want to mention though that Jupiter is going to be in your opposite sign, Pisces, for most of the year. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to solve all of your legal issues. They're going to be going in your favor. It's also a great time to solve some negotiations. Maybe if there is a deal pending of some kind, it will be solved and most likely in your favor. And also, some interesting new connections will be coming into your life, and some to network with, to collaborate with, others to potentially have romantic relationships with. You're going to decide that fact, but I see here that you will be attracting people of different cultures, people of different belief systems, people of different professional background, and you will be selective on who to keep in your life. But the whole key here is that there will be a lot of people drawn to you. You know what I mean? There will be people drawn to you. It's just up to you who is going to stay. That's what I mean here. Romantically too. Romantically, if you're Virgo rising, this is a great year for love. Great year of partnerships. If you are Virgo sun, this is also a great time for your individuality overall, to kind of boost your self-confidence, to advance professionally, right? Because there may have been a change on the career front for you in the last couple of years, and in your family life as well, potentially, so now it's about fully securing that, confirming basically that, hey, this is what I have established, now I'm just going to work with it further and expand it, right? So I think it's going to be amazing. Now, what advice would you give Virgo for 2022? Six of Pentacles. Be fair. Be fair in all of your dealings, all of your connections. Try not to take advantage of people, right? And also, do not allow others to take advantage of you. Accept help when you need it. Don't think that you can do it all on your own, but also offer your help. Be helpful. You've gone through some stuff, so you do want to kind of help others that may be going through similar things. You want to be that hand that helps them, okay? Create a balance between you and your connections. Do not allow people to take advantage of you, but also don't be the one to take advantage of others. I think that's all about creating that balance, and also family life and work life, creating that balance where, you work and you enjoy it, you're home and you also enjoy it, and it's all balanced, and it doesn't take your time away from your family, right? From people that are close to you, and so on. It's all about achieving that balance. Also, temperance is balance, and you will, especially by the end of the year, you will feel that you've gone through a lot, but at the same time, this is the life that you exactly, like, you narrowed down your choices, you've adjusted a lot, you have made some, changes, but this is the life that you exactly want right now, and you have it, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you are interested in a yearly personal reading, it is on my website until February 1st, and I'll see you guys in my next video whenever I record one. Bye-bye.